Hello students, let us discuss the poem Mountain and the Squirrel written by Ralph Waldo Emerson. Before going into the poem, let us know more about the poet. Ralph Waldo Emerson is also called as the Sage of Concord. He was born on May 25, 1803 in Boston, Massachusetts. His father was William. He was a clergyman. Emerson graduated from Harvard University in 1821 and the Harvard School of Divinity. In 1826, he was licensed as the minister in church and ordained to the Unitarian Church in 1829. Emerson married Ellen Tucker in 1829. His wife died of tuberculosis in 1831 and Emerson was grief-stricken. Her death, added to his recent crisis of faith, caused him to resign from the clergy. He started traveling and in 1832 he met literary figures like Thomas Carlyle, Samuel Taylor Coleridge and William Wordsworth. When he returned home in 1833, he began to lecture on topics of spiritual experience and ethical living. He married Lydia Jackson in 1835. In 1830, Emerson gave lectures that he afterward published in essay forms. These essays, particularly Nature in 1836, embodied his newly developed philosophy. The American Scholar, based on a lecture that he gave in 1837, encouraged American authors to find their own style instead of imitating their foreign predecessors. Emerson became known as the central figure of his literary and philosophical group, now known as the American Transcendentalists. Now, what is Transcendentalism? Transcendentalism is a very formal word that describes a very simple idea. People, men and women equally have knowledge about themselves and the world around them that transcends or goes beyond what they can see, hear, taste, touch or feel. Emerson wrote The Conduct of Life in 1860, which favored a more moderate balance between individual nonconformity and broader societal concerns. By the 1870s, the aging Emerson was known as the Sage of Concord. Despite his failing health, he continued to write, publishing Society and Solitude in 1870 and a poetry collection titled Parnassus in 1874. Emerson died on April 27, 1882 in Concord. His beliefs and his idealism were strong influences on the work of his protege, Henry David Thoreau, and his contemporary Walt Whitman, as well as numerous others. Emerson's writings are considered major documents of 19th century American literature, religion, and thought. Thank you.